Well, there's a new way to support local businesses in Newark crushed by the coronavirus. A gift card program is giving consumers extra cash to spend in the neighborhood. I went to New Jersey to check out how. At the Green Chickpea on Halsey Street, the owner Martin Weber says customers used to stop in for lunch during their workday, but that'll change when people were forced to work from home.
People used to stand outside and in front of the store online to get in, and now you would hope that the door would be open. We're down almost 75 to 80%.
Down the block at the Brown Mill clothing store, the co-founders took a risk and opened during the pandemic.
At first, we were a little hesitant. A lot of people were telling us, like, this is the worst time for a local business.
We were a little nervous, but we got so much support from our community.
Both of these businesses, new and old, are relying on that continued support to survive. But stats currently show foot traffic in downtown Newark dropped more than 60%, according to the consulting firm HR&A Advisors. To make up for lost sales, a nonprofit partnered with a local corporation to create a gift card promotion to encourage people to shop locally.
We were able to incentivize people. So you buy a $25 gift card, you get a 40% bonus. So 25 get 10, 50 get 20, 100 get $40.
Tamara Remedios came up with the idea. She teamed up with the Newark Alliance and Prudential Financial, which gave $25,000 to make it happen.
The businesses love it. It's an easy sell for them. There's no additional cost for them. They run it just like a MasterCard. So there's no apps, no technology, no invoicing. They get paid in 24 hours.
So instead of ordering a t-shirt on Amazon, the Brown Mill clothing company says they'll hand make one right in the store. And the customer will not only have a one-of-a-kind holiday gift, they'll be helping a local business thrive.
A gift card program like this is just like, shine a light on what's already there. And, just building that community empowerment, community engagement.
Now, joining me now is Evan Weiss. He is the new CEO of the Newark Alliance. This is a nonprofit group that is supporting the Newark gift card program that we'll tell you about in a moment, as well as encouraging spending at small business. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Evan.
Thank you for having me today.
And I just wanted to point out that restaurant owner said he used to have a lineup out the door. Now he's lucky if the door even opens at all. What is the biggest challenge to both promote and support Newark's small businesses?
The biggest challenge right now is just getting that foot traffic back and making that foot traffic as meaningful as possible. So just getting folks to come into town is certainly a big part of the equation, but making sure that they aren't just in their office and their cubicle all day, that they go out into the street and spend.
And people are all about convenience. So how do you convince people to shop small?
We've tried to make this as seamless as possible. It's an app, or not even an app, really, just a thing you can get on your phone by going to a website. Everyone has a smartphone, basically, so that's really all it takes. It's a simple thing to get. People can buy can buy gift cards for their friends, their employees, their tenants, and make it simple. Over 80 businesses participate in this program. So the hope is we've delivered through technology a lot of that same convenience that consumers are used to elsewhere.
And if you can explain a bit more how that gift card program works. If you buy a $100 gift card, you're not just getting the $100, you're getting $140. So there's a 40% increase on that. So maybe
That's
just
right.
Break down for folks how that works.
Prudential Financial has been very generous in trying to add an incentive that does expire at the end of January, with the idea being in the holiday season, in the winter when things are slower anyway in January, to have more spending, with the participating businesses. And what that means, as you said, is that you always get a 40% increase in the value of whatever card you purchase or is given to you, that you can then spend in any one of these participating locations.
And the card lasts forever, but that incentive might not. So there's actually a reason for shoppers to get out, get shopping now. Can you elaborate on that?
That's correct. So the incentive from Prudential Financial will end at the end of January. Again, to incentivize people to do their holiday shopping in the city instead of at the mall or online. And then again, in January, when even there's no pandemic, things are always a little slower to help get people to spend in that part of the season as well.
Now, that current survey showed, or those current results showed, that foot traffic is down 60%. The prediction is that it will remain down 30%. What do you do then, looking to the future?
I think it's the same idea of the gift card itself, which is that even if people are not as commonly coming to the city, to the office, students, whoever it might be, if they're then choosing for the people who are coming to frequent those stores and businesses in greater numbers, then that's just as meaningful as having the full amount of folks back in the office. So I think that's the goal here, is to make every person really count when they're in the city, as opposed to just being a number to say we're at 30%, 40%, whatever it might be, but when they're here, to really be here in Newark.
Now, the two different businesses we spoke to, the owners were extremely optimistic, but we also understand some businesses really are in jeopardy of closing. Can you speak to that?
It's just numbers. I mean, it's foot traffic. It's the revenue that they're losing by not having folks there. So I think we remain optimistic in part because we're doing something about it. So something like the gift card or Newark Working Kitchens, to start off with the initiative of Audible, we're thinking of ways to help these companies survive that might not have been what they would have done prior to the pandemic.
All right, so for anyone interested or shoppers interested in getting a hold of the gift card, they'll get that incentive through to the end of January. So it's a reason to get shopping. Evan Weiss, thank you so much, CEO of the Newark Alliance. Appreciate you joining us. And for more information about the Newark gift card program and the Newark Alliance, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.